Hey guys, and welcome to the YouTube channel. This is my first video on the channel where I'm using my own voice instead of AI voice generation. Today's topic will be about Syria, and as all of you know, the current situation happening in Syria, I will talk about it on detail here. We have to first understand the demographics and geography of Syria. Syria, officially the Syrian Arab Republic, is a country in West Asia located in the eastern Mediterranean and the Levant. The Levant is a region in the Middle East consisting of many states such as Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Palestine, and Jordan. It is bounded by the Mediterranean Sea to the west, Turkey to the north, Iraq to the east and southeast, Jordan to the south, and Israel and Lebanon to the southwest. It is under a transitional government and comprises 14 governorates. Damascus is the capital and also the largest city. Syria comprises of a population of about 25 million across an area of 185,180 square kilometers. It is the 57th most populous country and the 87th largest country in the entire world. Now onwards, we will be talking about the Syrian Civil War. The Syrian Civil War was an ongoing multi-sided conflict in Syria involving various state-sponsored and non-state actors. In March 2011, popular discontent with the rule of Bashar al-Assad triggered large-scale protests and pro-democracy rallies across Syria, as part of the wider Arab Spring protests in the region. After months of crackdown by the government's security apparatus, various armed rebel groups such as the Free Syrian Army began forming across the country, marking the beginning of the Syrian insurgency. By mid-2012, the insurgency had escalated into a full-blown civil war. The rebel forces, which received arms from Gulf Cooperation Council states, Turkey and some Western countries, initially made significant advances against the government forces, which were receiving financial and military support from Iran and Russia. Rebels captured the regional capitals of Raqqa in 2013 and Idlib in 2015. Consequently, Iran and Russia launched separate military interventions in support of the Syrian government in 2014 and 2015. Shifting the balance of the conflict, by late 2018, all rebel strongholds except parts of Idlib region had fallen to the government forces. In 2014, the Islamic State won many battles against both the rebel faction and the Syrian government. Combined with simultaneous success in Iraq, the group was able to seize control of large parts of eastern Syria and western Iraq, prompting the US-led CJTF coalition to launch an aerial bombing campaign against it, while providing ground support and supplies to the Kurdish-majority Syrian Democratic Forces. By way of battles that culminated in the Raqqa and Deir az-Zor offensives, the Islamic State was territorially defeated by late 2017. In August 2016, Turkey launched a multi-pronged invasion of northern Syria in response to the creation of Rojava, while also fighting the Islamic State and government forces in the process. Between the March 2020 Idlib ceasefire and late 2024, frontline fighting mostly subsided, but there were regular skirmishes. In November of 2024, heavy fighting renewed with a major rebel offensive in the northwest, led by Tahrir al-Sham and supported by allied groups in the Turkish-backed Syrian National Army, during which Aleppo, Hama, and Homs were seized. Southern rebels who had previously reconciled with the government subsequently launched their own offensive, capturing Daraa and Soeda. The Syrian Free Army and the Syrian Democratic Forces launched their own offensives to capture the historical city of Palmyra and Deir az-Zor. Respectively, by 8 December, rebel forces had seized the capital of Damascus. Following this, the Ba'athist regime collapsed, with al-Assad fleeing to Moscow. On the same day, Israel launched an invasion of Syria's Quneitra governorate, aiming to seize the UN buffer zone in the Golan Heights. Now, another question is, where is Bashar al-Assad right now? In the early hours of Sunday morning, 8th December 2024, opposition forces declared Syria liberated from the rule of President Bashar al-Assad as opposition forces surged into the capital. The former president in question reportedly fled Damascus, with no information yet as to which country will receive him. The future of Syria is uncertain, but the stunning collapse of more than 53 years of al-Assad family rule has been described as a historical moment, nearly 14 years after Syrians rose in peaceful protests against a government that met them with violence that quickly spiraled into a bloody civil war. Just a week ago, the regime still maintained control over significant portions of the country, but now the regime has collapsed. All is uncertainty for Syria now. But if you liked the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share the video so that more people can get more information about what the current situation in Syria is right now. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll meet you guys in another video. Bye.